Yo, what it do? What the business says? Welcome to Wild Wednesday. Okay. All right. So Wild Wednesday is going to be a little awesome today because we had a few complications. Okay. So I'm gonna bring you everything we got by myself, so y'all got to deal with me. Okay. So um, stay tuned. Everything is going to be great today. It's going to be a lot of useful information, updated information that y'all probably already know, but y'all gonna hear from me. Okay. So we're gonna be in. We're gonna be out. All right, so we're gonna bring you these hot topics, okay? So first, I'm gonna update y'all with the AFC North and that quarterback situation because we got a lot of notes about these quarterback situations, okay? All right, so Lamar did not practice today. Why? I really don't know. How about I say in his best interest not to practice today? That means. But that's what he said is in his best interest not to practice today. He did not elaborate. He didn't give no more information. Okay, so Rodgers, we still waiting on Rodgers. You know, he suspected to have a fracture in his wrist. Rodgers is an old guy. They're not ruling him out for this week, but they're gonna wait until Friday, see what his movement is like, his comfort is like. Can he play safe without re-injuring it and things like that? So that's Friday for the Steelers. Okay. Now we're going to the Bengals. The Bengals, Joe Burrow was a full participant today. I think this was his first full participant practice. Flacco was limited with his right shoulder injury. So do with that as you may. They said Burrow should first game he will be able to play will be next week, which is Thanksgiving versus the Ravens in Baltimore. So we'll see how that go. Also, the Browns are expected to start Shador. Okay, so got that out the way. All right. Brandon Cooks was released by the Saints. They let him go. Still got paid, so now he's available. Also, wide receiver news: Odell finished his game his 6 game suspension. I think it was 6 game suspension. And since he's finished this game suspension, he's available for a team to sign him, as well as Justin Tucker. But that's a whole other conversation. Okay, so 2 quarterbacks are up and available, and we go from there. All right. Check out week 12 lineup. The Bucks and the Rams play each other. The Buccaneers cannot afford to drop another game. They cannot afford to drop another game. We got the Cowboys and the Eagles playing each other. We also have the Colts and the Chiefs playing each other. Okay, so I think there are 3 good games. The Vikings and Packers might be good, but they've been so inconsistent lately. I'm not even going to really consider that. You know what I mean? So we got some good games spread out throughout the morning, the afternoon, and the late night schedule. All right. So let's get into some of these awards. Okay. So our weekly awards. This is our defensive ranking list. Shout out to Derek for this list. Last week and this week is up. So now Derek goes off of points allowed. That's all he rank his list off. Points allowed, and you gotta win. So if you lose about 3-0, you lost. All right. So Jaguars had the number one defense last week. Eagles, Steelers, Texans, Dolphins, Patriots, Bears, Ravens, Cowboys, and then Broncos at the end. I talked to Derek. I told him the Browns had 4 sacks and 2 interceptions. I don't care nothing about them losing, but he didn't care. He didn't care at all. So that's his list, his rankings, his setup. So um, you know, who am I? Oh, that's not gonna work. So who am I? All right. No, that's not gonna work either. Let's go back to the default. All right. So June's up next. So his top 10 quarterback rankings. So number one quarterback this week was Bryce Young. All right. Dak, Josh Allen, Bo Purdy, Drake, David Mills, Jordan Love, Matthew Stafford, and Trevor Lawrence. All right. Well, there's a lot of these names ain't the names that we used to seeing. Okay. Purdy is back. Drake May, Mills, Love, Trevor Lawrence. A lot of these names ain't the names we know used to seeing on here. So shout out to that. Now we're gonna go to our offensive rankings for Dennis, aka Mr. Stay Tuned. It's like, no. I'm gonna let it go, Dennis. I'm gonna let it go. Okay. All right. So Mr. Ignorant Thinking Podcast himself. Offensive rankings this week. Okay. So the Colts got the number one offense. And I think he goes off points, the average number of points scored. Because I think the Bengals offense should have been up here a few times. We had a debate about that back and forth. So he go off your average number of points. So Colts and Cowboys, Seahawks, Bills, Lions, Rams, Patriots, Bears, Chiefs, and then the Buccaneers. Okay. Buccaneers lost two games in a row. Yeah, 2 games in a row. They can't afford to drop another game. The Lions can't afford to drop another game. The Ravens, the Steelers, the Dolphins, they are way in the hunt. The Chiefs, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on right now. You know what I mean? The Chiefs are 5-5, Ravens are 5-5, and somebody else is 5-5. And the Ravens got the Jets this week. The Chiefs got the Colts this week. You know what I mean? I think the Bucs are 5-5, and no, it's not. It's not the Bucs. There's another team. It'll come back to me in a second. So, this is what we got. So this is where we at with our offensive rankings. Okay, so now the list we all been waiting for, our power rankings by Be the Analyst. And I did not change the week 8. That's crazy. We're like 4 weeks behind. Okay, so number one team this week on the power rankings is still the Rams. Okay, the Eagles jump back up to number 2. Patriots, Broncos, Colts, Bills, Seahawks, Bears, 49ers, and Packers. All right, these are the top 10 teams. The Broncos jump 1 spot. The Patriots jump 1 spot. Right? The Colts drop down 2 spots. But that's a small thing. You know what I mean? We got a lot of football left to be played. So I expect all these teams to stay up here. Except the Packers. I think the Packers are going to drop. The Seahawks, I'm still not 100% sold on them, but they are who they are this year. They are second place in their division. I think they're second place in their division. So, yeah, that's what we got with our rankings. Okay. All right. So, basketball, quick James Court update. All right, it's gonna be quick. Okay. because I'm not a big basketball fan. I watch it, tune in from time to time, but I'm not a big fan. But I know LeBron did come back. I do keep up with that. Okay, so it's a Tuesday night scoreboard. I hope this color scheme ain't too hard for y'all to really catch up with. But Detroit beat Atlanta. Detroit, I think they're on an 11-game win streak. I think that's what it is. They said. Orlando, Golden State, Boston over Brooklyn, San Antonio over Memphis. I think Wemby is out for a few weeks. I think that's what they said, a few weeks. The Wemby out for a few weeks, so we're going to see how that plays out. LeBron came back. The Lakers won 140 to 126, and Phoenix beat Portland by double-digit points. Okay, so that's what we got. We're gonna hit June's power rankings for the NBA. OKC is up. Detroit is next. Denver. I was ready to say Denver Broncos. That's crazy. OKC, Detroit, Denver, Houston, and the LA Lakers. You got to be specific and pick LA Lakers because LA is a big place. Yeah. So power rankings. Let me know in the comments what you think about the power rankings. These are the power rankings for the NBA by June. June scored. All right, so of course we are going to get flagged for this, but we do not own the rights to this, so please just give us the little slap on the wrist. But I wanted to show y'all some of the top plays from this week.
Arrow got knocked down. Donovan Mitchell, last chance. Oh, mercy! Oh, goodness! There we go. Donovan Mitchell fired it into the rafters. How about one more miracle? The lob for Wiggins. He did it! The Heat win it! A spectacular finish for Miami.
Looking, no timeouts left. The pass comes to Bane. Bane hoisting at the buzzer.
He drills it. It's magic on a Monday night. And then some sort of a screen down. Here comes Lowry right into a pick and pop. There's Collier, Marketing, hands it off. Keontae three. Got it! Oh, yeah! Timeout.
San Antonio finished that second quarter. Oh,
look for Duncan Robinson to come right back off. Oh, they blew up the screen.
Jenkins from the corner.
Man, James, Diabate playing together. Oh! With hair on it! Trey Man!
Oh, Drew. Good anticipation there.
Working on Murray. Still working on Murray. Still working on Murray.
All right, so before we wrap up, just wanted to let y'all know Hard Knocks in season has dropped the trailer today. So NFC East, which is I don't know how it's going to shape up, but I pretty much know that division looks like it's over with, but we still get to see some inside stuff. Eagles, Commanders, Cowboys, and Giants. It should be exciting. It was a nice trailer they dropped though. Allegedly, we got 1 year until GTA 6 drop, but that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Okay, so week 13, but throw it up there because we normally don't do this. So Thanksgiving, November 27th, which is next week. We're in week 12. That's week 13 schedule. To start us off, we got the Packers and Lions, Cowboys and Chiefs, and the Bengals and Ravens. So you'll be some decent football. The Cowboys and Packers. None of these games should let us down. None of these games should let us down. Again, the Cowboys, I don't know how far behind they are in that division and conference, because it's not anywhere about the division. I think the division is a stretch now at this point, even though they play each other coming up. So The Chiefs can't afford to drop no more games. The Ravens can't. The Bengals still fighting. I don't think they're officially eliminated. Maybe that's why Burrow is gonna come back and play. But we'll see. The Packers are in second, and the Cowboys in third, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, not the Packers. Packers and Cowboys. Packers in second. Lions are in third. Or is the Lions in second and the Packers in third? One of them two. One of them two ways it is NFC. Sorry, I should have already had it up. I say it all the time. All right, playoff picture. I do not see the Cowboys in the hunt. No, this is not correct. All right, yes, the Packers are in second. The Lions are in third. The Bears are 7-3. Okay. The Bears are 7-3. Okay. Shout out to the Bears for swinging their whole season, turning their whole season around. The Packers are. I mean, the Packers are the it's a turnaround, but you change a few things and life can just change for you. Life just changed for you. So the Cowboys are in 10th place, 4-5-1. And who else I was looking at? The Packers got the wild card. The Cowboys got 10th place under the Panthers, and the Lions are also outside looking in. The 49ers jumped and took that spot because dropped another game. So I think it's over for the Giants, the Saints, Commanders, Falcons, Cardinals, and the Vikings are still trying to fight, but they can't afford to drop another game either. But that's just what I see over here. Don't worry about that. Sometimes I just be talking out the side of my head sometimes. So I know this was a quick, oh no, we didn't get into college football and the standings that we have. All right, so this is the official playoff picture as of right now. Ohio State number 1, Texas, Indiana, and Georgia are the top teams, and everybody else is in, and the rest of the guys are fighting. Vanderbilt, USC, Georgia, Michigan, all of them outside looking in. There's still a tad bit of time left, not a whole lot of time left, but a tad bit of time left for them to get their stuff together and jump back in there. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Tennessee at 20. So, yeah. So, thank y'all for watching this. Sorry we did not bring y'all one of our top tier shows today. And that's okay. Sometimes it get like that. So, we thank you for your patience, your understanding. Thank you for your support for us through this 10.5 years of SamzSportz. We appreciate everything that y'all bring us. Hopefully next week we'll be back with our regular scheduled programming.